Hey folks, Kim and Hunter here. We wanted to take you through a playtest of the new Express variant of Ugly Christmas Sweaters. We're really excited about it, and some things might change, but I feel like it's playing pretty solid, and we're just absolutely loving it. It's just, I don't know, it's nice and quick, but also it just kind of is so rapidly changing and fun and engaging, and yeah, we've just been really happy with it. So
It really distills the experience. I think that you kind of get the feeling that you'd have playing the whole game through in just one round. So, yeah.
all right, we'll just get set up here and then we'll tell you a little bit more about it. So, one of the main differences is that Trendy Yarn is actually going to switch throughout the round. So, Trendy Yarn, every 3 tricks, it's going to change. Perfect Fit is also going to change. So every time Perfect Fit is played within a trick, at the end of that trick, regardless of how many times it's played, Perfect Fit is going to switch. You'll just see us do this as we go, and it will probably become a little bit more clear. There's also going to be fads equal to the number of players available. So in a 2-player game, it's going to be 2 fads. And I should say in a 2-player game, the Trendy Yarn is going to change every 3 rounds. With more players, it's a little bit extended. But you can see the details in the rules that we posted on Kickstarter. Also, when you grab a fad, it is going to be not available for other players. So instead of these fads sitting out and us both being able to complete them, they are one-time use.
Yeah, and you're going to almost like claim. You'll see what we'll do, but we kind of claim them and you put them on top of your sweater because they can only score for one sweater. So, say if I made an all purple sweater, I can make that and claim it if I'm the first to do it. But if I make another purple, or all snowman sweater subsequent, they don't count for that specific fad. But you'll see more when we do scoring and if we manage to get these fads going. You'll see this little die here. That's just we're gonna track the tricks for the Trendy Yard because we're still in prototype stage. So after the 3rd trick, this will shift. And Kim already explained Perfect Fits, so I think that we will just finish our last bit of setup, which is our Secret Santas. So again, just like the regular casual version, you're going to be able to finish these if you can. There's no bad stuff if you don't finish it, but you're going to get 2 instead of 1. So that's the only change from this Express variant. And I don't know if you mentioned, but we're going to make 4 sweaters instead of 3.
No, I didn't. So, so we're going to be building towards 4 sweaters instead of 3. That is going to make it a little bit longer than a standard round, but still keep it nice and short. Also, we are obviously playing semi-open hand here, so we're going to try our best to act like we don't know what each other's cards are and just kind of, play as we would, but we are going to talk a little bit about strategy and kind of what's going on with our hands. So,
Exactly. So I'm gonna lead. So there's some Trendy Yarn out there. My Trendy Yarn right now is all low cards, and obviously one is that. So I think that there's some okay stuff out there. I think maybe what I always like to do when Clash is on the table, I just like to go straight for it. So I think I see maybe this 5 and this 3. So I think that I'm gonna lead strong with my Perfect Fit, and then we'll see what happens.
oh, and that's so disappointing for me because I do have a perfect fit, but it's Belle's, so that means that that is just not that's off the table, not going to be able to be played and not a
Right, because
perfect
next
fit.
round it's just gonna be a 4, not a Perfect Fit. So that's sort of the when you get your Perfect Fits, you want to play them quick because they could end up becoming duds.
Yeah, and we are going to go through a few perfect fits. So normally you might throw out kind of lower numbers, but now it almost makes sense to hold on to them because they could potentially be perfect fits. And I don't have a whole lot I can play here, but I do want to hold on to my Trendy Yarn card potentially for the future. So it's a stronger card than I'd maybe like to play, but
So I think that I'm gonna keep going strong and also play my Trendy Yarn of the same variety, and that's also getting some purple out there. So hopefully I can do some strong moves next round and build
this
an all
is
purple.
all I have
Wow.
left as an
So no
option.
perfect sweater because we're not going to be able to. Okay, so that would be me. So I'm going to go with my original thought here. And before that, I'm just going to look what's out there. So it's all trees, so I'm not going to be actually able to. Oh, actually, you know what? I think no, I can't. That's so frustrating. Because I could draft this bottom, but there's trees. But if I drafted, it's candy cane for the left and right. So I'm not going to be able to finish the clashes in next round like a snap because there's so much tree out there. But I think that I'm going to continue with this, and
I also won't be able to, so.
I got to do this. And then maybe I can do a.
Okay, and these two are what's left over, so I have no choice, but this is good because it will help me work towards my Aunt Mary sweater here. She's a little angry. It's temp art, but it's sort of hilarious. So these will be replaced with some of your friendly faces. So hopefully friendly. Maybe still angry. I don't know.
Yeah. And that was kind of what I was. I mean, I didn't see that you had the Secret Santa, but I was hoping you'd go for the red so that I would still, you would go for that, and then I could still be in the lead for the clashes in. So we're going to go to trick 2. So this is going to stay the same. We can check the draft pool easily and see that a perfect fit was played. So this is going to shift out. And this
We're
is
both just
going
like
to
hoping
be
now.
2.
Oh no. Oh, make sure I'm just going to drop because I hadn't yet.
And of course, no one was able to claim. Now, the interesting thing about claiming these, I'm not sure if we mentioned that, but it's determined by draft order. So if we both made clashes in the same trick when we're drafting, it's whoever makes it first determined by draft order. So
Yeah, I feel like that will become clear as we play here.
I'm going to drop as well, and I was the lead there, so I think that I'm also going to. Oh man, I mean, I gotta do it. I gotta get that perfect fit out.
So for me, none of these are really going to contribute to my Secret Santa, and I really don't have a huge option of what I'm going to play, so it's going to be, these 2 cards are going to be the ones that go out for me, but we'll just choose the order.
Right, and now I gotta keep in mind, because I don't know if I set that up. I probably should have gone with these ones, because then I could have gotten left out, and I do want to get some sweaters built here, but I'm gonna continue on and just hope that my draft order stays high, and then I can kind of figure out. Okay.
Which it will, but again, I had no choice for what I was playing out. So I mean, usually it's nice to try to play what you want to see, or at least try to win. But
so I'm seeing there's a lot of rights out there, and I'm going to draft this bottom and left, even though I can't make the perfect sweater because it's gonna go. The other one's gonna go there. I can at least do an all purple, hopefully, in next round and claim that. But there'll be heavy competition because you'll also be able to potentially finish a purple. So we'll see how that shakes out.
Now it's just, do I want to start 2 separate? And we are building to 4, so as tempted as I am to put these together.
And I've definitely noticed a trend that I bail on my Secret Santas and just go straight for the fads. I'm a sucker for the fads, but we'll see. We'll see if I can dial it back in for the Secret Santas.
Well,
okay.
It's good to kind of go for the fads first because they're taking points away from people, and then just going for your Secret Santa if you can.
I mean, it's not a bad strategy. That
no.
is. Okay, so then we're going to do just the check here. So now it's on to the 3rd trick. And if you're ever wondering, if you ever get lost, you can actually just count your sweaters. And that's an easy way. So we have 4 sweaters here. So that means there's been 2 tricks for the 2-player. So we're on to trick 3. Trendy yard's going to stay the same. Keep in mind this is going to shift next round. So our purples, we probably just want to push them out. Was perfect fit played? Yep, there's the 2. So we're going to shift that. And now it's going to become a 5. And no one's claimed a fad yet. So we'll continue on. I'm going to lead. And like I said, trendy yarn's going. So we have this rush of purple coming out.
Okay, and I have just been so far behind in these tricks that I am going to, maybe hope that I can take the
Nice.
lead a little bit and have a bit more control with this.
I can't do anything about that, so, but I think I want to have a bit of control on my, because you could potentially, if I don't draft second, third here, you could potentially, oh no, there's no left out. But anyway, I think that I will confidently be able to finish the purple fad this round, drafting second, third, so.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 rights, so she couldn't hate draft my rights unless she has something up her sleeve.
And I know that 2, I know, and I'm not going to win this, so I know that 2's been played as a perfect fit, so
Right, yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
good to
get
keep in
that
mind
out,
as well.
yeah.
And once these get exhausted, if they do, it doesn't always happen, but this is just going to get shuffled and then a new one drawn, so that's the other thing to keep in mind. Okay, so it's going to be you first, and then I'll do second, third. So we'll just shift that over so we don't forget.
Right. Okay, and now I'm just looking to my Secret Santa sweaters and also
Gonna drink some coffee here.
well, I think I'm just gonna go with this bottom because there's so many rights out. And put it there.
So
I just don't want to get too far behind in actual sweaters that I've had built.
okay, so I'm gonna go with.
That would have been a clashes in for me, so I was kind of hoping maybe he just didn't notice and that one would get left behind, so maybe I should have. And I know that I'm losing the all purple, so I didn't take that. So you're gonna take the all purple fad to claim it, so here's an example of that.
Right, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
And
okay.
then that will just go right on there. So now if I make any snowmen or purple sweaters subsequent to this, because there is a potential out here probably, they're just going to score for just 1 point instead of the fat, because this has been claimed.
Now, if you had managed to do the all tree sweater there, you would still score that 1 point for the all non-fad color
I was
and
just
icon
thinking about
matches. So if that
Right.
had been all trees, it's not. But just so you know, you're not kind of saying this can only score the fad.
Right,
If
so-
it had consecutive numbers or if it had another scoring, you just can't.
Exactly. So I would claim the purple, but I can also claim the all trees if I got it, or the 4, 5, 6 if I got that as well. But it's just that. So,
All right.
now what do I take here? This is where I look over at you and probably take this away because you may have wanted that 10, 11, 12. And again, I'm not going to be able to finish my clashes in, but you might be able to next round
Possibly no. Yeah,
with
possibly.
this guy.
Okay. All right. I am just going to start a new sweater with this again because I'm. Oh, and I'll just try to build this so you can see it here.
Okay,
Alright,
so we're going to
shift
draw
that
up.
And then
Ooh,
draw.
I got some. I'm hoping that Trendy Yarn goes to yellow because I just drew a bunch. So let's see. So right now we're on to our 4th trick. So if I can find 4. So that means that Trendy Yarn's going to shift out and yellow, 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 big money. Nope, that's green. That's not good for me.
And also we are
5
going
was
to.
played,
it was
right?
played as we can see here. So we're just going to switch this over to perfect fit being 6.
And this fad was claimed. They don't replenish. That's the only fad that's going to remain, and it wants to be claimed. So you're going to lead, and we will continue.
Okay, I am going to.
So I think this is a good variant to throw in if you want a quick game. Also, if you've played the just the regular game a few times, because this stuff really shifts a lot. So I think you really need to. People can get thrown for a loop if not. Oh wow.
So I'm gonna go 11 snowmen.
Okay.
Green.
11 snowmen of the green variety.
Of the
Okay.
green variety here, yes.
Okay, well, these are the only 2 I can play, I think, aside from the other one, but I want to save this for a stronger. So we'll just start with that. This is. I'm just gonna play this. I wanna save this for when I can use it because this is the penultimate because it's both. So if I copied that 6, it would just not be.
Okay, so I'm going to complete my fad here.
Nice.
Oh, actually, let me make sure.
Yep, I'll do the clashes in.
Okay, so again, this is going to be claimed to this sweater, so now clashes in is over. So now I'm going to look to my Secret Santas, which I'm just going to maybe slide this sweater off a little bit so that I can take a better look at these guys. And not too much that I can do to work towards the Secret Santa. So I maybe want to start actually pumping out a little bit of what I need more, but this one I'll take it, and also because I can go all purple, or I could kind of maybe knit over at some point and go for the Secret Santa if with the bells if I need to.
Okay, not a lot out here. And 2 rights on top of that.
And the fads don't replenish, so like they're done now, so there's no more fads for the rest of the game.
Okay, you can shift up and I will try to figure out what I'm doing here. I think I'm just going to
So I'm shedding onto the table here.
Snowman. So I think I'm going to keep this green and focus on this one, and then this is Snowman, so this is why you don't focus on only fads, guys.
They can disappear on you.
Yeah. All right, so that's not a terrible draw. Okay, so we're up to trick 5 now. So that will remain till trick 7. We'll do a spot check. So perfect fit was played, and we will switch to 3. And it's your lead.
Okay, so I would like to see some yellow come out, and I'm going to, and I mean, this actually doesn't really help me as far as yellow coming out, but I do want to get that 3 out. That's like probably the main.
All right, so that's been
Thing for
triggered,
me.
which is unfortunate for this because that's not going to be worth anything. But that's why I saved this and didn't play it last round, because I wanted to do a situation where I could, because last round this had become the pentultimate, so trump, so now I'm leading. Whereas the other one I would have just been basically copying that for second.
Okay, so now I'm just thinking about what I want to get out there. And this is both a high card and potentially helpful for me, so we'll go.
Snowman or yellow, hey? Well, that is unfortunate for me because I only have yellows and they are all below the 12. So, what would I like out here? I think maybe more candy cane also. This is kind of just a throwaway. So it's going to be me, you, me. So I will definitely be snatching that up to put here.
I'm going to be kind of definitely wanting to make sure that you don't get the...
Right, because this is a...
So I'll be taking that one for sure, and I'll maybe try to go for the 4, 5, 6 with that bottom. And our baby is just waking up.
Hi.
Hi, baby boy.
Well,
So we'll just
have to pause for a second
this
here, guys.
briefly. And we are back.
He is back asleep. So
Yeah.
we'll continue onward.
If we are quietly gaming, you now understand why. Okay, so I'm drafting again, and for me right now, this is just going to be about kind of completing sweaters and maybe hoping that I can kind of make something happen with them in the future.
Right, and it's good to keep in mind that we're going to 4 because I'm getting a little worried here with my tunnel vision with this, that I'm not doing too well with my other stuff, so I'll just have to start this anew. Where can I put this? We'll go here for now. Okay.
Okay, and then we're gonna move the 1 over to you. Just
Right.
gonna slide that over here. Sorry.
Perfect. And then we're gonna
Draw up.
go up to trick 6. So after this trick, Trendy Yarn's gonna change. Perfect Fit was played, so we're gonna shift that out. This is the last one. Of course, it's a 1. We've all been keeping track. So after a 1 is played, this deck's gonna all shuffle back, and then we're just gonna draw at random, and that's gonna be the next Perfect Fit. And I will draw. Not forget to draw up.
I'm just like silently sitting over here being like, forget to draw up. Not kidding. Just kidding.
And also now knowing, this is a tough situation. Now knowing what I know.
Not big at all.
I guess I'll just try to get Trump out there because it's tough because I wanted to get this Perfect Fit out, but I wouldn't have anything. Oh god, that was a terrible joke. I should have done that. But I wouldn't have anything strong to lead it with, so I was kind of just hoping. But anyway, let's just hope that I at least get 2-3 out of this situation. I do not. Probably bad strategy.
Yeah. Okay, so definitely gonna get that patch out of here because for me that will not only make a all red sweater, but that can be my my Secret Santa here. So that's done. I'm actually just, I mean, I wouldn't in a regular game announce that and kind of put it there, but I'm just gonna put that there so I know I'm kind of not touching it unless it's to make it better. And then I can just end the game here and also get 4, 5, 6.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm not like, it doesn't end immediately. You'll still get to draft here, but for me, I mean, we haven't scored yet, and I maybe should have looked more at what you had coming, but it was really just about completing the sweaters. Because when you're going to 4, you can complete so many more sweaters than people if they're not kind of planning it out.
I did not do well this round. So, I mean, I will complete a Secret Santa. So it's probably best to do that. But I think other than that, this doesn't do anything, and did not play well. Got tunnel vision, and you know what? Why not just do? So these are both incomplete ones.
Okay.
So wow, that went quicker than I thought. I probably should have been paying more attention to what you were doing, but
Well, I mean, I feel like you tried to, go into the trick strong, and it just didn't pan out with that perfect fit.
okay, so that was the end of the round. That was, I mean, you can see it was only 6 tricks worth, so that went pretty quick. We will do scoring, I mean, end of round scoring, but this will be end of game scoring, so.
Okay, so did you want to start us off?
Sure, it will be quick. So I got 2 sweaters built, that's 2 VP each, so that's 4. I got, did I get 3 consecutive numbers? No, I did not. Did I get fads? Yes, I did. I got my all purple. So that's going to give me an extra 3. So that is up to 7. Did I get any non-fads? I did not. I did not do well. Secret Santa, did I get that? Yes, I got Cousin Brooklyn's. I got hers because this can become the snowman that I so desperately need. So that's 10. A nice round 10.
Okay, so for me, I am going to get 8 off the bat just from sweaters built.
Oh my god.
I'm also going to get 3 consecutive numbers, which will take me up to 10. I'm going to get a fad, which is going to take me up to 13. I'm going to have matches for the non-fad color here, so that's going to be 14. And then I have my Secret Santa built as well here for Aunt Mary. So 14, 15, 16, 17.
Mhm.
Ugh, my math is questionable here. All right. And I did not complete Billy's.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
You're
Cousin Billy
17 points.
will be very sad. And he looks it already. So that's a little tragic.
Poor great auntie didn't get hers either.
I mean,
Okay.
probably slightly less crushed than the child.
Yeah.
But I tried working towards it. Just didn't work out with the yellow. So
Yeah, so that's just show you how that game can play. It's quick, 6 tricks worth, so it can go very quick. Don't just focus on fads is the lesson here. Definitely diversify and just get sweaters done as well, because those are worth 2 points apiece. So yeah, 17-10, good work.
Thank you. I'll take it, after my many losses earlier.
All right, well, I hope you got a good feel for the Express variant. It's still a work in progress, but I feel like I'm liking it a lot, so.
Loving it.
Okay.
Especially
right.
because I won.
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Bye.